and welcome to another episode here at Big Man in the Woods. My name's Mark, your online scout leader, helping you deliver more practical skills and skills for life. Now, in this episode, it's another one of What's the Point? Now, this one, we're talking about what's the point of Gilwell Reunion? Because it's happening this weekend. Let's find out. Now, it's the first weekend in September, and traditionally I will be sat round the campfire at Gilwell Park teaching hundreds, if not thousands, of volunteer scout leaders just like you some firelighting skills. But sadly, it's not happening this year. It's all online. But I thought, you know what, let's discuss what really is the point of Gilwell Reunion. As a leader, you've probably been invited, many of you have attended, and many of you haven't because you don't know what is Gilwell Reunion. So I'll let you have a brief description. So it's always the first weekend in September, okay, and it's to establish the first Gilwell Scout Group. What is it? Well, it's about scout leaders who have got their wood beads, and it's a celebration to bring all those scout leaders back together and a bit of continuous professional development, CPD more or less, you know, a weekend of learning new skills, networking, meeting old friends and making new friends, okay? So learning new ideas, getting some new program ideas or trips or visits. So it's an educational weekend, but a lot of networking and socializing. It's happened every single year since 1921, except for 4 years. Why? That's because of the Second World War. So they reckon about 2,000 volunteer scout leaders attend Gilwell Reunion. Now, many years ago, it was just for wood bead holders, but previous years, it's been open to all volunteer leaders to get those program ideas and networking and just make their program even better. Okay, so as I said, it started to celebrate wood beads, but now it's open to all. And for many years, it was an adult-only event, but I have noticed previous years children have attended, but it's not designed for children. There's no activities for children. It's all for adults. But as an adult, you can sample some of Gilwell's amazing activities. Jacob Ladder, the swing is open. You can do some scuba diving. You can do rock climbing. You can come and meet the boys from Bush Scout. Boys and girls will be teaching you firelighting skills, tracking, bread making, whatever we're doing under our parachute. The SASU units are there, so you can walk around on the training field and get some program ideas from there. Meet some companies who will give you some tips and tricks about taking your troop abroad, for instance, or visiting an attraction around the UK. There's lots of campsites, scout campsite activity centres, showing you what they get up to, and campsites you've never even heard of. So if you go to the lid, you get an amazing opportunity on Saturday to meet these companies, and also you can buy things as well and get some new badges, some scarves. There's quite a lot of companies in there that sell their scouting goods, so that's quite cool to go on the scouts in the lid on the Saturday to pick up some extra goodies, spend some of your money. So it isn't just about education, it is a lot about socializing. As I say, meeting new friends and old friends, and that's something I really like about Reunion. Not just sitting around the campfire talking to the Bush Scout boys and girls, but meeting people just like you, a leader who've been watching my vlogs for many years, and we come together and say hello, or people I've never met before. I'm doing some basic firelighting, and we have a connection, and we start speaking on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube or whatever. And that's one of the things I like about Reunion. It's just sitting around, networking, socializing. And there's a lot of that goes on. So on a Friday night, traditionally at Gilwell Park, there's a quiz being hosted, and the lid opens for a little bit of a disco and a bit of partying and some dancing. Saturday night is the time that I always go to the lid. I love going to the lid because there's a live band, followed by a disco. So that's always good fun. Just get up and just relax and have a bit of a boogie. And then I head down to Essex Chase to the pub. Yes, there is a pub on Gilwell Park. It's called the Queen Squiffy Woggle Pub, and that's run by the Queen Scouts, and they have different ales and ciders that you can taste and sample, and there's always a bit of karaoke there. And you see some interesting singing from high up scouters from Gilwell HQ. That's always good. Tim Kidd, you might see him on singing a bit of karaoke for his last year, as sadly he steps down his role as UK Chief Scout Commissioner. So yeah, that is kind of a bit of a brief thing about what happens at Reunion. One thing I do love on Sunday in the afternoon is what they call Scouts Own, and that's when the whole of Gilwell Park Scout Reunion come together on the training field and just recap over what's been going on in the year and start thinking about why we are Scouters. There's lots of things that happen educational wise. There's the AGM, and you can do some modules. There's lots of different things, and every year that education changes. But if you've never been to Gilwell Reunion, go next year. I would highly recommend it. This year it's online. There's lots of videos and lots of live sessions and stuff, but it's not going to be the same. 100% it's not going to be the same. But if you've never been to Gilwell Reunion, I would definitely recommend it. So there we are, guys. My version of what's the point of Gilwell Reunion, and I hope I've inspired you, if you've never been to Gilwell Reunion, to go next year. You'll love it. Meet new people and have a good time. Until next time, guys, take care and happy camping.